Episode 4 of Season 1, Pivot Tables. Excel and Power BI for Finance. The same one-page profit and loss as last episode. This time, drag and drop. No formulas. Today, 3 things. Build the same profit and loss from episode 3 with a pivot. The new things pivots do that SUMIFS can't easily. And the 3 classic gotchas every analyst eventually hits. Same data, same result, different muscle. Episode 3 built the panel with formulas. 6 SUMIFS for the revenue rows, and 1 for the 2-dimensional grid, copied across. Every cell was a formula, drag fill, mixed references, and it worked. But change the dimensions and you rebuild the whole grid by hand. Pivots solve that. Click anywhere in the general ledger data. Insert, then Pivot Table. Excel asks where the data is and where to put the pivot. Confirm both. A new sheet appears with 2 things. An empty pivot, and a pivot table field list on the right. The field list shows every column from the source data. Drag account ID into rows. Each unique account gets its own row. Drag customer country into columns. Each country gets its own column. Drag credit into values. Excel auto-aggregates as sum, which is what we want. The panel materializes. What pivots do that SUMIFS can't, easily. Date grouping. Draw posting date in rows. Right-click, group months and years. Done. Show values as a % of column total. Right-click any value cell. It's a display setting, not a parallel grid of formulas. Slicers. Button bar filters that control the pivot. Add a slicer for fiscal year. Click 2025. And calculated fields. Define gross margin once, and it's available across the whole panel. Gotcha number 1. Blank rows in the source. If any row has account ID missing, the pivot creates a row labeled blank. It sums the dollar amounts from those orphan rows. Almost always wrong. The blanks are real entries with broken codes. Always scan for blanks before you pivot. Fix them at source. Then refresh. Gotcha 2. Refresh anxiety. When you build a pivot, Excel takes a snapshot of the source data at that moment. Add a row to the source, and the pivot doesn't know about it. you have to refresh. Right-click any pivot cell, refresh, or Alt F5. Worse, add a row past the original data range and even refresh might miss it. The fix. Make your source a table first with Ctrl+T. Tables auto-expand, and pivots built from tables auto-pick up new rows on refresh. Gotcha 3. GETPIVOTDATA. Click a pivot cell from outside the pivot, and Excel inserts a strange formula. Equals GETPIVOTDATA, then field name, pivot anchor, then label value pairs. It's a label-based reference. Reorder the pivot, and the formula still finds the right cell. Many analysts hate it on first encounter. They try to delete it and write a regular cell reference instead. Then, the dashboard breaks the next time someone reorders the pivot. Learn to love it. Or turn it off in pivot options if you want plain references. What pivots can't do. Pivots are snapshots. They don't auto-update. They don't run on a schedule. And they break if the source structure changes. Add a column, the pivot misses it. Rename a column, the field shows blank. For repeatable workflows that need to refresh from new exports without babysitting, pivots aren't enough. That's where Power Query comes in. Three takeaways from Episode 4. First, the same panel as SUMIFS. Drag and drop, no formulas. Second, the three gotchas. Blank rows, refresh anxiety, get pivot data, all have fixes. Third, always Ctrl+T the source first. Table save reports. That wraps Episode 4. Next up, Power Query for Finance. We finally clean up the messy customer master and build a refresh pipeline so next month's report rebuilds itself. The Atlas Parts dataset and the Episode 4 workbooks are linked in the description.